You've heard every sports outlet say it. If you live in LA, you've seen the billboards. You've even heard our very own Britt Johnson say it. Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers are the kings of LA. Perhaps they meant playoff couch kings. Greetings and salutations, sports fans. Thanks for checking in with us once again here at The Fumble. I'm your host, Jackie Ray. Do me a favor and head on over to Twitter and Instagram and follow me at JRayTheFanatic. But first, give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and make sure you hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss a beat unless you are drinking the Clipper Kool-Aid. Because if you did, you probably want to miss this because I'm going to tell you why you should never, ever compare Kawhi Leonard to King James. You don't even have to Google it. But since we know the Denver Nuggets are the only team in NBA history to come back from a 3-1 deficit to win back-to-back series, you know LeBron James is not in that Google search. By the end of the first half, in Game 7 of the Nuggets-Clippers matchup, Jamal Murray had 25 points. Kawhi and Paul George had 12 apiece. I'm not even mad at that. You make adjustments at the half, right? But that didn't happen either because Paul George and Kawhi Leonard combined to go 0 for 11 with 0 points in the fourth quarter. 0 points! And Kawhi finished the game with only 14 points. That means he only scored 2 points in the second half, people. In a two-team town, Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers have commercials all over town saying this is their city. Better yet, it's Kawhi's city. And I don't want to hear anything about, oh, this team has only been together for only a year. Kawhi spent 7 seasons with the Spurs, went to Toronto for 1 season and won a championship. With the personal they have here, that is pretty much a full arsenal of weapons. This is not an excuse. At the end of the day, Toronto had the same exact outcome as the Clippers. So at bare minimum, we owe Fred VanVleet and Kyle Lowry an apology because we kind of slept on them and gave all the credit to Kawhi. And even though they lost, they played hard the entire time. We needed to put out an APB for Kawhi through most of Game 7 because midway through the third quarter, Kawhi looked checked out. But here is the most important reason you need to take Kawhi out of any conversations, including LeBron James. Kawhi led this whole narrative that this is our city. We're going to beat the Lakers and LeBron James. They prepared so much for the end game that they didn't even notice that Denver had all of the infinity zones. And Joker slow motioned his way to 22 rebounds and 13 assists, snapped his fingers, and Thanos'd the Clippers. Which is probably why everyone in the NBA seems to hate the Clippers right now. Well, maybe not hate. That's kind of a strong word. Despise. Players clown them, including Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum. That was rightfully so, though. Jared Dudley also clowned them, and my favorite clown came from Big Uncle Snoop Dogg himself, who posted this tweet saying, "Looks like I need to remind Clipper fans of the hierarchy of LA basketball. Number 1, Lakers. Number 2, UCLA basketball. 3, Sparks. 4, USC basketball. 5, Westchester Commons, no idea who that is. 6, all Drew League teams. Number 7, YMCA Junior Lakers. Number 8, the pickup teams at Venice Beach. And number 9, the Clippers." God, I love Uncle Snoop. But most media outlets cited dysfunction behind the scenes as to the Clippers' demise. But that's not what happened. What happened was Kawhi and the Clippers got big-headed. They didn't properly prepare for a young team that is young but clearly hungry. But if Kawhi was a real leader, he would have made sure that his team was prepared for the journey and the fight ahead. He would have done something like this. Yeah, LeBron put this up in his hotel, and at that time, the Lakers needed 16 games to win the championship. But they kept chipping away, and both LeBron and AD have acknowledged that the Nuggets are fighters who want to win, so they have to prepare for each and every game. Kawhi and company played like they were supposed to win, like the battle for LA was a given. So let's take this moment, shall we? And let's wave goodbye to the Clippers. And let's wave goodbye to the notion that Kawhi should ever be considered in the same conversation, dare I say GOAT conversation, with LeBron James. If you're a Clipper fan, let me know how you're feeling in the comments below. If you're waving goodbye to the LeBron and Kawhi comparison, love you for it. And let me know that in the comments below as well. Once again, I'm Jackie Ray. Thanks for watching The Fumble, and we'll see you next time.